Hello, good evening. Hello? Trang, yes, I can hear you now. How are you? You're fine. And can you tell me what did you do today?
Well, I go to my extra classes, then I go to my extra classes, then I go home, then I go to my extra classes, then I go to extra classes, then
How many extra classes do you have for today?
4.
Oh, very sad. What about tomorrow? Do you still have an extra classes?
Yeah.
Okay. And what did you eat for dinner tonight? Hello?
Hello?
What did you eat for your dinner tonight?
I have a stuff for a sauce and garlic. I don't like to eat garlic.
I see. Okay. So I believe that I gave you homework from the yesterday.
I don't remember.
Did you do your homework?
Can you write the question, please? But I didn't remember.
I don't remember too. Maybe we are not yet done with our listening. Wait a minute. I think we're not yet done. So yeah, I believe we're not done. So here, let us continue talking about the listening again. So I will share it now. We end with this one. We will move on to the next chapter. Yesterday we're done by this one. We already answered that questions. So let's wait and move on to the second part. Okay, so here, let's continue. Here, you need to listen again. Which child is being described? Okay, you need to listen again to the audio file. You're going to tell me which child is being described. Now I want you to number the pictures from 1 to 5. Whoever you heard first and put number 1 on the picture. Do you understand?
Yeah.
All right, so I will play it now.
One, It's my little boy. We were looking for some pants for my husband. Now I can't find him.
Don't worry, ma'am. We'll find him. How old is he?
He's 7.
I see. And what color is his hair?
It's light brown.
Don't worry. We'll find him for you.
2.
My little girl was here a minute ago, and now I can't find her.
She's probably in the toy section. Can you describe her?
Yes, she's 5 years old.
And what color hair does she have?
Brown, and it's very curly.
All right. Let's go to the toy section and see if she's there.
3.
Has anyone seen a young kid?
How old, sir?
He's 10. He's always getting lost. Drives me crazy.
Where did you last see him?
Over by the video equipment.
What color is his hair?
Blonde and pretty long. Too long.
4.
Excuse me, I've lost my little boy. We were looking at some microwaves, and he was bored and...
Calm down, sir. Can you describe him?
Yes, he's 8, really cute.
And what color is his hair?
Dark brown.
Okay, let's see where he is. Just sit down and relax.
5.
Excuse me, I've lost my daughter.
Is she around 13, about average height, with short blonde hair?
Why, yes.
She's looking for you. Over there, in the shoe department.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, so let's answer. The first one, letter D. Correct. Very good. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now let's move on with this one again. So let's clear the video. Let's clear it and oh. So I guess that's the last activity for the listening. Okay. So I will typing first here. For our day 1, for this second topic, we talk about the listening. Listening, unit 1. Can you still remember what is the unit 1 or the lesson number 1 for our listening? Can you still remember what is the title for our unit 1 in listening? Trang?
What?
I said, can you still remember? Already sent it. What about the unit 2, Trang? Can you tell me what is the title for our unit 2 lesson for listening?
Describe. Describe person.
Describing people. Okay, so let's move on with our reading. Day 2, we talk about reading. So, for our unit 1, what is the title again for our lesson number 1 in reading? Okay, so these are the lessons that we talk about for this lesson. So our listening, we talk about 2 topics. That's the unit 1, names and title and describing people. For our reading, we talk about only one. So that's the rods. Speaking only one also, travel on holiday. And the unit 2 is my favorite meal. For tonight, we are going to talk about our day 2 in speaking. I know, in reading. Yeah, in reading. Oh, so wait me for a moment. Oh, it is not working. Okay, now. Okay, so we have now for our reading, we're going to talk about the day 2. And the title for that is Annie Oakley. So, day 2, reading, unit 1, rights, unit 2, Annie Oakley. That's it. Oh, have you heard the word? Have you heard the name Annie Oakley? Have you heard the name? Are you familiar with the name?
What do you mean?
I mean, do you familiar with the name Annie Oakley?
No.
Okay, so that is the lesson that we need to do, and we are going to talk to for tonight. We are going to talk about Annie Oakley. So I will share now the screen with you. It is still opening. So let's wait. Okay. Oh. What happened? Wait a moment, wait a moment. There's a problem again. Oh. All right, so I welcome you again for our lesson for tonight. This is all about Annie Oakley. Welcome to Panchato's class, and let's start. I will ask you first if you can see my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's move on to the next page. Okay, so we are going about biography. Biography. Do you know what is biography means?
Yeah.
Do you know? Can you tell me what is the meaning for the biography?
It
What is the meaning?
is is a subject.
Yes, it is a subject, correct? Biography is a study of what? Like, what is the example of biography? Or when we say biography, what does it mean? Okay, so when we say biography, that means we are talking about someone's life, your life, my life. So we are studying what is, for example, we are talking about my biography. So my biography is that my name is Apple. I live in the Philippines. I am 26 years old. I am an English teacher for the Vietnamese student. And I am the eldest in the family. I've worked before in a fast food restaurant as a manager, then I stopped, I quit, and continue being a teacher. So that is the biography, talking about someone's life. Remember that. Do you understand? Understand? Trang?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's move on. Let's talk about first the vocabulary. Can you read the first one?
See the welcome to bachelor class.
What? We are talking about the vocabulary.
But I just can't see welcome to bachelor class.
What about this time?
Yes. Contact, embroider,
All right.
pour, trap, seam,
Sue.
sue, chores,
Chores.
chores, bow, hunt.
All right, so let's move on. Let's go back first. Do you know what it means?
Yes.
Do you know what is embroider means?
Yes.
Pour?
Is pour, yes.
All right. Trap? What about trap?
Yes.
What about trap?
Yes.
What about Sue?
Yes.
Chores?
Yes.
Bill? What about Bill?
Yes.
Hunt?
Yes.
All right, so let's move on. Can you please give me a example sentence using the word poor?
Yeah.
Okay, please give me a sentence using the word poor.
Poor. Hmm.
My friends always. You could just say, because you are now using the word friends, so that is many already. You don't need to use the word are. You could just say, my friends always telling. Instead of using the word say, you could just say telling. Telling me that I'm a rich student. But you said, but not I think I am a poor student. You could just say, but I think I'm not. You could just say, but I'm not. I'm a poor student. Okay?
Yes.
What about the word chores?
Chores. From each chores. Hmm.
When I have a free time, I will do some chores. Very good. What about trap?
Trap.
Okay, we need to make a trap. What kind of trap?
Hmm, like I would say that if you don't give all the book you bought for me, I will tell your father or your father, or I will tell the teacher.
I see. Okay. Okay, so you could just say here, my best friend did not give me the book. Book that she borrowed. Not without me, that she borrowed. That she borrowed from me. So you missed the word from. So I need to make a trap. Okay, so instead of using the word never and gives, you should use the word did not and gave. Okay?
Yes,
Okay, because we're talking about the past. It is the past action. Because you are done making a trap. You are just telling me what happened to the book and what happened to your best friends. So it is already in the past and the actions are already done. Let's move on to the reading now. Annie Oakley. So this is the story about Annie Oakley. I will read it first. After that, I want you to read again after me done reading, okay?
yes,
I will read now. Annie Oakley was born in Ohio on August 13, 1860. Her parents were poor Quakers who lived on a small farm. Annie learned a trap Annie learned to trap animals and do chores. In 1866, her father died. When she was 8, her mom sent her to work for a neighbor. She learned to embroider and sew from the neighbor's wife. After 2 years, she ran away. Annie came back to the farm. Her family could not pay the bills and did not have money to pay for the farm. Annie went to work, hunting animals to sell to restaurants and hotels. She was very good at trapping animals, and she could shoot well. Soon, she earned enough money to buy her family farm. People heard stories about Annie and her gun. The manager of one of the hotels was in charge of a shooting contest. He asked Annie to enter the contest. She and her brother saved $50 to enter the contest. Annie won the contest by one shot. She beat a famous shooter named Frank Butler. He could not believe how well she could shoot a gun. He asked her to marry him, and she did. Annie and Frank spent 15 years acting in Wild West shows. Annie Oakley was a great actress. She was the star of the show. Frank was her manager. She could shoot a hole in a card from 90 feet away. She could shoot an apple off her dog's head. She could even shoot a cigarette out of Frank's mouth. Annie could shoot faster than any man 4 miles round. All right. Now it's your turn to read again. Can you read now? Can you read?
yes. Ali O'Kelly was born in Ohio on August 13, 1860. Her parents were poor Quaker who lived on a small farm. Annie learned to trap animals and do chores. In 1856, her father died. When she was dead, her mom sent her to work for a neighbor. She learned to embroider and sew from the neighbor wife. After 2 years, she ran away. Annie came back to the farm. Her family could not pay the bill and did not have money to pay for the farm. Annie went to work, hunting animals to sell to restaurants and hotels. She was very good at trapping animals, and she could shoot well. Soon, she earned enough money to buy her family's farm. He told her story about Anne and her gun. The manager of one of the hotels put in for a shooting contest. He asked Anne to enter the contest. She and her brother said, 50,000 to enter the contest. Anne won the contest by one shot. She beat a famous shooter named Frank Belter. He could not believe how well she could shoot a gun. He asked her to marry him, and she did. Anne and Frank spent 15 years acting in wild shows. Annie actually was a great actress. She was the star of the show. Frank was her manager. She could shoot a hole in a car from 90 feet away. She could shoot an apple out of her dog's house. She could even shoot a cigarette out of Frank's mouth. And it could shoot farther than any mouse for miles around.
All right. Now, do you think Annie Oakley is a very, very interesting person?
Yes.
Me too. It's very, very good. Okay, so do you have any question about the story, or do you have any words? Do you have words that you don't understand?
No.
Okay. Okay, so we are going to move on to the structure.
Okay.
All right. So in our
First,
structure,
Q plus V I N F to be
mhm,
doing something, enough plus N plus 2 V I N F.
okay. So do you understand this one?
Yes.
Let's talk about the exercises. The exercise for this lesson. All right, so here is it. What was Annie's childhood like?
Her Anna childhood.
Yeah.
Oh, hmm. Oh, she hunts some animals to sell to restaurants or hotels.
Mm. Or on her childhood, she trapped some animals. Right. Letter A, we have here. Interesting and full adventures. B, easy and fun. C, very difficult and full of hard work. Or D, gentle and proper.
Hmm. Is very difficult and full of hard work.
All right. So Annie's childhood was very difficult and full of hard work. That's correct. Number 2, from the passage, it is safe to guess that A, interesting and full adventures. B, easy and fun. C, very difficult and full of hard work. Or D, gentle and proper.
Oh, very difficult and full of hard work.
No. In the passage, it is safe to guess that easy and fun. So in the question here, okay, what was Annie's childhood like? So we can say, oh, we can think that Annie's childhood is very easy and very fun, but it is not. It is very difficult and full of hard work. So the passage, it is safe to guess. When we are just guessing, we can say that her life is very easy and fun. But the real thing is that no, it is very difficult. And number 3, Annie showed us that A, riding horses was a good skill to have. B, if you want something bad enough, you will work hard to get it. C, acting was the best choice of careers. Or D, none of the above.
Well, if you want something bad enough, you will work hard to get it.
All right, your answer is letter B. If you want to, if you want something bad enough, you will work hard to get it. For example, just like you really want to be fluent in English. So you wanted to speak fluently in English. So you want it, you really need to work hard to get it. Okay?
Yes.
Number 4, we know that Annie cared about her family because A, she taught her sister to embroider. B, she read to her family. C, she made enough money to buy the farm for her family. Or D, she traveled with her brother.
Hello?
Hmm? Hello? Hello?
She making up my.
I can't hear you.
You can hear me because
I
the
can
internet have
I can hear
something.
you. Hello?
Hello?
Hello? I can hear you now. I can hear you now. Okay, so what is your answer with number 4?
She making up money to buy the farm for her family.
Okay. Your answer is letter C. That is correct. So we know that Annie cared about her family because she really made enough money to buy the farm for her family. And fine. Now you need to select what is your answer. Where was Annie born? A, Ohio. B, London. C, Los Angeles. Or D, New York.
Oh, is all hill.
Ohio. Correct! Very good. Hi, sorry. You got correct answer. What did Annie learn from the neighbor's wife? What did Annie learn from the neighbor's wife?
Embroidering and sewing.
And so, is this correct? Yee, correct. Pikachu said correct. Number 3. How much money did Annie save to enter the contest? How much money did Annie save to enter the contest?
$50.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Correct! Pikachu said it's correct. Now, the word embroider means what? Wait. Can you read letter A, B, C, and D? Because I don't know how to read that one.
Okay. A is tailnet.
Field.
Tailnet.
Okay?
B is sunbat. Sunbat.
Sunbit. Sunbit. Okay?
Sun. D is làm nông.
Lâm nông. Lâm nông.
Làm nông. And D is Michael.
Michael. Michael. So what is your answer? Letter A?
Yeah.
Very good. All right.
Goodbye, goodbye, see you again.
All right. So that is the end of our Unit 2 for our speaking. But I will give you a homework and I will check that on Wednesday, okay? So I want you to copy your homework here. I will typing first. This is your homework and I'm going to check this one by Monday. Okay, so copy your homework. Tell me if you're done.
Okay. Can you write the question 1 and 2 again?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Number 1, what is biography? Number 2, what is the lesson that you learn 3.
Oh, I know the number 3. I can't read
Okay.
it. I know the number
Okay.
3.
Okay.
I'm finished.
Okay. Very good. So that is your homework, and I am going to check that by Wednesday. Good night, Trang. Good night. Good night, Trang. Have a nice weekend. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.